Hello, I welcome you all to the training video for professional and personal success. I am Suchita Sanjay, a clinical hypnotherapist and a mindset coach trained in rapid transformational therapy and also a Mind Valley certified hypnotherapist. So, as we start the program, I want to tell you something that is very important, and that is mindset is everything. So I'll just start presenting the program to you all right now. Welcome again. So we all at some points of time would have felt, why have I not progressed and had any kind of success personally and professionally? Or we could even sorry about that. We could even be thinking, what is it that is holding me back from reclaiming my self worth? And the third, also, it might be, why is my job or my personal life not lighting me up anymore? And also, at times, we feel stuck. And we also might be wondering, what is it that is holding me back from achieving my own self worth or true potential? So, it's very important to ponder upon these questions. And at times, we also feel, why have I not progressed or had any success professionally and personally? More than anything, we also are hounded by the fear of failure. Why am I hanging on to the fear of failure? Or why am I constantly being unproductive and not being able to give my best to myself personally or professionally? And at times, there might be stress or anxiety that is overpowering you, or it might be even depression, which costs your time and also dwindles your personal and professional life. So you might be questioning yourself at times, why am I not able to achieve my true potential? That is to unlock my own potential. Why am I finding it very difficult? So the most important questions that you have to ask yourself is, if you don't mind, you can also note down these questions by taking a book and pen. You can pause the video and then make a note of it. So the first question is, have I addressed the root cause of what is holding me back from achieving my true potential? Second question is, have I healed from any kind of emotional pain or limiting beliefs that I'm holding on to? And the third is, have I prioritized myself? Often people forget to prioritize themselves. They find 101 reasons to put themselves in the last. It can be as simple as, I have to attend to my family, or I have a loan to take care of, or it is something else at work. So all the time you're prioritizing somebody else, leaving you out and not paying importance to yourself. So for all of this, it is important to give yourself an echo check with regard to your mindset. How is your mindset? Is everything in balance? Your self-worth, your self-esteem, your self-belief, your self-love, is everything in balance? All of those things are something that you have to question yourself. Mindset is a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense of yourself and the world. It influences how you think, how you feel, and how you behave in any given situation. So, that is a simple meaning of mindset. So, mindset is all about your attitude. Your attitude is nothing but about your being. How do you identify yourself as to who you want to be and how you want to be? And this will again influence the way you behave. And your behavior will lead you to actions. And finally, these actions will lead you to success. So it is important to have the right mindset and the right balance. Saying so, first give yourself an echo check. Where do you stand when it comes to your self esteem? Let us understand, what is self esteem. Self esteem is an overall opinion about yourself and how much you respect your talents, your strengths, and your abilities and the choices and decisions. So, if you're not able to draw clear lines and boundaries, that is where you have to understand that you have to work on your own self esteem and self worth. This is also very important. So, as I said in the beginning, many people don't value themselves to prioritize themselves. So, what is your self worth? How do you value yourself? Do you believe in your ethics, principles, your uniqueness, and you also deserve to be treated with respect, is something that you have to assess. And the third is about self-belief, having faith in your own self to achieve your goals. Can I do it? Is something that you have to ask and you should remove. I can't do it to I can do it. And self-confidence. Where are you with regard to self-confidence? Do you accept and trust in your own abilities? And also, do you have control over it? So self-confidence is all about emphasizing your own strengths and building a self-image and being able to achieve your goals, and also the ability to take risks and also be able to help others. So check if you're able to have this quality within you. And about fears, let us talk about fears. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of being different, fear of being, embracing higher success, fear of being judged. All of these at times also defines who you are when it comes to your mindset. As regards to motivation, do you have the driving force to achieve whatever you want? Are you being stronger than your own excuses? Your mindset also defines how you are when it comes to your productivity. Do you procrastinate? Do you have the habit of delaying or postponing deliberately or habitually? Then pay attention to what is holding you back and why you're procrastinating. Then again, focus, giving into distractions, which can be because of internal factors or external factors. Internal factors is mainly about how much of negative thinking you are giving yourself. Do you constantly beat yourself up, or is one negative thought leading to another, leading to a lot of looping negative thoughts and spoiling your ability to focus? And external factors is also giving yourself away to distractions like social media or comparing yourself with somebody else, or even simple things like just getting consumed by other social media things like Netflix and other things. So, and again, your mindset about your own lifestyle. How is your lifestyle? Do you feel lethargic? Is your health supporting you? Do you get enough sleep? All of this also impacts your mindset. So make sure that you have a healthy lifestyle. And another mindset that you need to echo check on is, do you have wealth wiring and abundance mindset within you? Well, let us also jump on to the part of mental health partially, because it also affects your mindset. So give yourself an echo check. If you are being stressed, if you feel emotional tension, a feeling of anger, frustration, and overwhelm, you also have to check if you have anxiety or depression, that is feeling nervous, feeling low, being sad, and having mood swings. Another important aspect that defines your mindset is also your childhood issues, which is also about your conditioning and upbringing, and the way that you were brought up in your culture scape. And also the beliefs that you formed while you were growing up. What are the kind of beliefs that has made you today, and what is it that you need to change? And also to check if you are holding on to some kind of childhood pains and traumas, which will be very instrumental in your personal and professional growth, and also to heal from them. So my three secrets to help you unlock your potential is to understand how your mind works. Second is understanding the root cause of what is stopping you from achieving your true potential. And finally, it is rewiring your mind for success. So let us understand the power of your own mind. That is the rule of your mind. The first rule of the mind is that your mind does exactly what it thinks you want it to do. Today, if at all you are in your profession person or in your personal life, if you're in a certain spot somewhere, it is because you have already decided this is the way I want to be. So that is how powerful your mind is. The second one is the mind responds to the pictures you make in your head and the words you choose to tell yourself. So you have to use the most productive, powerful, positive words for yourself, because that is what defines how you want to create your life. And another thing is about the rule of the mind is it always tries to stick to what is familiar and avoids what is unfamiliar. So in any given situation, if you have to go to a new position or if you are starting something new, your mind will certainly try to revolt because that is not familiar to you. So the trick lies in making all those things which are unfamiliar familiar. So if you want success and if you want to treat through new paths, you have to make that path familiar for yourself. And another thing is every thought we think causes physical reaction and an emotional response. So please be very careful. According to Dr. Mosley, a very famous psychiatrist, any emotional pain or negative pains that we have gone through in our lives that does not get released in the form of tears will either create a pained body or a diseased body. So pay attention to all of this. Another important rule of your mind is your mind learns by repetition. So pay attention mindfully to see what is it that you're repeating in your mind. Is it productive or unproductive? And what is it that you need to rule out? Another, finally, to sum it up, there are many other rules of the mind, but finally, to sum it up, I can just give you a brief saying your thoughts make your beliefs, and then your beliefs will make you. So even the actions that you take are based on your beliefs, and the results matches your beliefs. So ultimately, you are what you believe you truly are. So it's very important to make yourself unshakable. So let us now understand how to understand the root cause, analyze and go back in time to understand when, where, why you picked up the mindset that you have right now, which is not helping you to progress in any way. So we spoke about a lot of things, which I told you to make a note. In fact, you have to start analyzing where is it that you're missing out. It may be lack of self-esteem, lack of self-worth, lack of self-belief, imposter syndrome, lack of self-love, and lack of self-confidence. So this is something that you just make a note and try to assess where you stand on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest self-esteem or self-worth or self-confidence. So all of this, you just make an analysis for you to understand where you are. Another part of which you need to analyze is if your phobias, stress, anxiety, or depression is holding you back from achieving your true potential professionally and personally. So assess yourself. And I have already explained what is stress, anxiety. So just pay attention to all of those and see if you are in that spot. Another part of it that you need to assess is also fear. Fear has become a pandemic right now. Many people are struggling with fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of being judged, fear of being accepted. Even fear of success is very rampant now because they're scared to embrace anything because it means higher responsibility. And fear of being different is also something that many people hang on to. Then another thing is about lack of motivation, procrastination, inability to achieve goals, lack of focus and concentration. Check if you are struggling with these issues. So don't procrastinate. Later is too late. And so get started today to improve yourself and achieve success professionally and personally. Another part which you need to really assess is your childhood issues, your upbringing in a particular culture scape, comparisons, guilt and shame, unmet needs as a child, lack of attention. All of this will also affect your performance professionally and personally. So pay attention to all of this. So identify what is the root cause by making notes of all of this. And another important part is lifestyle, your health, your weight and eating issues, lack of self-discipline, and unhealthy habits. So when it comes to health, my dear friends, often I have seen clients coming to me with, sorry, with autoimmune disorders. And when we try to identify what is the root cause for this, finally it will be anxiety or stress or some other factor, or it can be fears also. So it is very important to keep your health intact by identifying even what is it that is troubling you in the mental level. So I had a doctor who came to me and she was struggling with four kinds of autoimmune diseases. And she being a doctor, when she consulted her consultant doctor, he said that he could only medicate her to that extent. And he told her to also look in to assess what is it that she's going through mentally and solve that issue. So he also felt that that might be the solution. And finally, yes, it did turn out to be a solution. When she came to me, she could not even walk a furlong. Today, she has gone far ahead in her career and she is becoming a star. So assess what is it that you need to improve. So be mindful of your emotions, my dear friends. There was a client who came to me and he was nominated for the director post, and many of them in his organization were against it. So he did not know why they were against it, and he wanted to assess and find out why was it happening to him. So when the sessions were on, we identified that he held on to a lot of anger within himself, which led to projecting the same anger outside. So this was the reason why he was not, although he had all the capabilities professionally and intellectually, he could not progress to the director's post because of holding on to anger. So heal from what is putting you off regarding emotional balance also. So now, of course, after identifying that root cause and knowing this is what is troubling him, he was able to course correct himself and he's in a much better position today. So healing from emotional pain is also very important part of your life. Don't ignore this. Give yourself emotional balance and strength if you want professional progress and personal progress. Remember, anger will weaken your liver. Grief will weaken your lungs. Worry will weaken your stomach. Stress will weaken your heart and brain. Fear will weaken the kidneys. This is proven according to science. And another part of it that you need to seriously assess is about abundance mindset and wealth wiring. I had a client who came to me and she was very scared of success. So when we regressed her back, she went back to these situations where her upbringing was limited only to a certain extent because her parents were daily wage workers. So for them, embracing abundance was beyond their ability, and also there was a lot of fear attached to it. So assess where you are with regard to abundance mindset and wealth wiring. And if you're holding on to something and you're not welcoming abundance in your life, let us also understand why people give up very fast. And that is because they expect fast results. Some stop believing in themselves, and some are still stuck in the past. They don't want to leave the tiger behind. A tiger is always there chasing you, but if you choose to leave it behind, it will be left behind. So make that choice. And also, dwelling on mistakes, constantly beating self for making mistakes and not moving forward. And also having the fear of future. What will the future hold for me? And being resistant to change is also something why people easily give up. They forget that change is the rule of nature and they just stick to familiarity. And also, another reason why people give up is because they give up their power. They're giving away their power to somebody very easily. So, this is something that you have to really give yourself an echo check as to are you taking your power back or are you giving away your power? And also, believing in their own weakness. Whenever there's a weakness, they believe in their weaknesses more than working on it and improving themselves and improving their strengths. So they fail to understand this. Sometimes I have also come across people saying the world owes them something. They feel that the world owes them something and they're just not able to progress in their life. So it all comes by taking action, which they fail to understand. Fear of failure more than the desire for success is also overpowering many people. It's a pandemic right now. Fears are a pandemic right now. So an inability to visualize what is it that you want for yourself is also allowing people to give up. So, and at times it is also they feel that they have something to lose, and sometimes they're overworked. They're not able to concentrate on their own personal growth, and they are losing out on themselves personally and professionally. And sometimes they also assume that their problems are unique and nobody can repair it. Remember, there is a light at the end of a dark tunnel always. So there will be a solution for a problem. Again, seeing failure as a signal and turning back is what many of them do, and they give up on what they want for themselves. Feeling sorry for themselves, sympathy mode, self sympathy mode is also something that many people adapt to and give up on their own dreams. So, work on identifying the root cause of what is holding you back. Change your thoughts and change your life to be your best version. I read this interesting book, Ikigai, and it says Ikigai means reason for being. That is to identify your passion and your mission first and see if you love that and make it your vocation and profession. See to it that whatever you have as passion and mission will also serve the needs of the world, and identify if you can get paid for it and see if you can make the best of it, turning your passion into profits or upskilling and upgrading yourself to achieve your desired goal. So also, it's very important to follow the habits of successful people. So I want to even take you through what therapy I normally offer. I give a combination of rapid transformational therapy, which was pioneered by Marissa Peer, a world-renowned hypnotherapist, and also I am a Mind Valley certified hypnotherapist. So you all must be wondering, what is rapid transformational therapy? So rapid transformational therapy is a hybrid therapeutic approach, which is highly rapid, powerful, proven, and an effective system which combines the best principles of neuroscience like neuro-linguistic programming, cognitive behavioral therapy, psychotherapy, hypnotherapy, regression, and other modalities of healing. In this, what happens is RTT aims at understanding the root cause. Many times I've had my clients coming and telling me, I was with a doctor and I was just being given medication, but I was unheard and I was also not able to identify the root cause of why this is happening to me. So in RTT, what happens is we are trying to understand the root cause of what has happened through hypnosis. When I say hypnosis, there's nothing to be worried about. It is the most safest way to identify what is holding you back. During hypnosis, you're in the meditative state, so there's nothing to be worried. And your subconscious is open because your subconscious has a Pandora box of all the emotions that you would have given yourself. And also it'll all have the patterns that is holding you back from achieving your true potential today. So it helps us to identify those subconscious patterns that you have today and that which is running your conscious actions. So it also helps us to identify what has happened, what are the beliefs that you have created from what has happened. And also in the same hypnotic state, rewiring of this subconscious mind is done. So rewiring with the best thought patterns, most positive, powerful suggestions are given to rewire yourself for success. A customized therapy recording is also given. As long as you're on the program, you're supposed to listen to it because remember, the mind learns by repetition. And as in when you give these powerful suggestions, the mind starts forming new neural pathways to help you take action in the direction of your desired goals. Apart from that, I normally also give recordings and worksheets which will be monitored by me personally, and I will be your accountability buddy. As and when you require guidance, I will be there to help you get back in action. So finally, this program assures you success and abundance. More than anything, it assures you professional and personal success. So here is a small training video. I mean, sorry, not a testimonial, which my
name is Raquel Wilkins, and I am an artist and writer. You can find me on Instagram at Divinely Art, or for my writing, RaquelWilkinsWriter.com. I had the pleasure of meeting Sujita through my aunt, and Sujita has been a wonderful force in my life. She's worked with me as a rapid an RTT coach, which stands for Rapid Transformational Therapy. And we did a number of things, including hypnosis and talk therapy. Sujita provided me with an amazing MP4 recording, which is for my personal use. It's a hypnosis therapy recording that I listen to in the morning and before going to bed at night. It contains just a wonderful mix of suggestions that include my goals, and it's just very empowering. I've used Sujita's coaching now for about 6 months. Almost a year. Actually, I think it's been 8 months, and I've found it wonderfully transforming. The coaching that I used was called wealth wiring, and that was to help me improve my my wealth. And this was done by releasing old childhood traumas and past traumas, releasing past views of myself in terms of my value. And I'm so happy to report that my wealth has gone up. I just started a new position in my field for writing, and I'm making more there than I've made in my writing career. So that's been very, the results speak for themselves. I mean, Sujita is a gem. If you have the good fortune to work with her, I would take full advantage of that opportunity and use it to transform your life and to meet someone who is sweet, calm, encouraging, and powerfully transformative. Thank you, Sujita. Many blessings, my dear.
So, your transformation journey is about changing your thoughts, stepping into the unknown, getting out of your comfort zone also. And most importantly, breaking free from the habit of being your old self. Move away from those blocks which you thought were keeping you safe. Transform from your pains and change it to your power. Get over from victim mentality and give yourself victor mentality. Instill new hardware for yourself, assess your day, your thoughts and actions, and see where you can rewire it better. Invest in your future and also create the life that you want. Keep on expanding on your untapped potential and achieve unlimited potential. So, to just give you a brief of what I help people with, here are a few. So, I help people with anxiety, stress, depression, fears, phobias, guilt, panic attack, weight and eating problems, procrastination. When it comes to mindset matters, I help people with self confidence, self esteem, self love, motivation, concentration, abundance mindset, self belief, imposter syndrome. And most importantly, I also help mid career professionals to get job promotions through my reboot method. My dear friends, I'm so happy to have covered this training with you all. And also, as I conclude this training program, I want to leave you with a final thought, and that is to prioritize your success. Investing in yourself is not just about enhancing your skills or expanding your knowledge. It is about recognizing your own self worth and taking deliberate actions to nurture your growth. So, this means prioritizing your mental health also, physical health also, and setting boundaries, creating time for your own activities, and those activities which bring you joy, and most importantly, to live the desired life that you want. So, when you prioritize yourself, you can create a strong foundation to handle any challenges effectively and also stay resilient in the face of uncertainties or setbacks. So, this will also help you to gain focus on your goals. To ensure that you all have support, and to ensure that you all have support, I am offering a quick 30-minute chat to help clarify any doubts or provide additional guidance. Whether you have questions about the content we have covered or you need to know more about my reboot program, I am there to help. So, thank you for your dedication and participation in the program. And please feel free to schedule your 30-minute chat with me at the earliest convenience. Your success is also my priority, and I'm here to support you in every step of the way. Thank you and wish you all the very best in your endeavors, personally and professionally. See you all.